Hello guys, today we are going to make a scrapper that allows us to automate subtitle downloading for the media files, such as for movies or for a TV series. The website we are going to scrape is subscene.com. So let's take a look at the website. This is the website we are going to scrape in today's tutorial. We can see that the popular subtitles are Monster Hunter, Drishyam 2, and in TV subtitles there are the Penthouse War in Life 2, Vincenzo, and the recent subtitles that have been uploaded, but we don't need any of these. We are looking for building a scrapper to which we provide some media file name, such as for a movie named as Doctor Strange, and we would want the subtitle to be downloaded for that particular media file. So let's take a look at how the subtitle search works on Subscene website. Searching Doctor Strange and pressing enter would change this URL to like this, and then we fetch the results. The exact matches are Doctor Strange from 2007 and Doctor Strange from 2016, and by popularity the Doctor Strange from 2016. Similarly, what if we search the movie The Intern? The Intern exact matches are from 2000 and from 2015. So let's take a look at how the requests are going to the Subscene server for the queries. If we write Doctor Strange and pressing Ctrl+Shift+I and heading to the network tab, we can see that upon clicking on the subtitle search, there's a post request going at this link, which is subscene.com/subtitles/search by title, and in the request tab we can see that it takes the query Doctor plus Strange, and then it returns a response which is just like this, and it's an HTML. Now the aim of our today's tutorial is to make a search to this web page, go to Doctor Strange 2016 or any link which could be chosen by the user itself, and then we go at English and allow the user to have this list being shown at the window in our program, and allow them to download this subtitle file, which by heading to this media file we can download this file by clicking on the download English subtitle file link. So you can see that Subscene website allows us to download subtitles from their website about the media. So we are going to make it possible by using Python programming language. There are two libraries that would be required in order to achieve this, the most of the task, which are BeautifulSoup and Python request library. So let's go to this web page and open our Visual Studio, in which we are going to code. So I'm going to create a folder named as subscene search, and then open Visual Studio in this folder, and here we are. So let's create some files. Main.py, move main.py in. So we have this file here in which we are going to code main.py file. Okay, so let's install the libraries that are required. We would need Python 3 version and pip package manager in order to install these libraries. Pip install request and BeautifulSoup. As you can see that I have already of these libraries installed. I'm not going to install them, I'm just going to import them in my Visual Studio. Import requests and import PS4. Now we want to make a web search at subscene.com of some subtitle. So first of all, we are going to create a function, define search subtitle name, and here we go. So this is gonna take a parameter of name, which is going to be our media query like Doctor Strange or the intern. Then we're going to have our root URL, which is a website's URL that we are going to make query to, which in our case is subscene.com. So let's take a look at that. And let's see what is the endpoint that we're going to make a request to. As we had already seen that clicking on Doctor Strange and search by title makes a post request to this URL. So let's copy this URL this is going to become https://subscene.com/subtitles/search by title, and we're going to make a post request to this URL using request.post URL params. Params is going to be the parameter that we are going to make to this website. Here the params are query colon doctor plus strange. So query colon doctor plus strange. Here this is going to be the name of the media file, and this is going to be the params, and then we have to also pass headers. So the subscene website thinks that the request is coming from a web browser and it does not block our scraper. User-agent colon my user agent. We are going to copy this string and paste it over here, and this is going to be like this. We're going to remove the pass statement and store the response from the request.post into the R object. So let's try printing the r.content to test our code for now. So search subtitles Doctor Strange. Let's try running that. So we can see that this is the result. This is pretty garbled and you might not able to understand it, but here we can see that at least we have the response which contains URLs of the query we made to Subscene website. So far it has the right result. This could be improved by if r.status code is equal to 200, which means that if the server responded with the OK code, like the query was successful, then we can proceed. Otherwise we could just return nothing. So this could be return r.content. Now what we need is to parse this HTML into some nice object on which we could make some queries, like extracting the titles, Doctor Strange entries. Let's take a look at that. Defining a function, parse HTML content, and creating a soup object out of it, parsing it using the parser LXML. We can return this soup object and similarly we can also extract links from this HTML parsed object named as soup. Extract links, we pass it soup, and then we search in it. For I in soup dot find all, print I dot get href. Let's do this as link text is equal to I dot text. If link, print link and text. So let's see. First of all, we are going to search subtitle at Doctor Strange name on the website of subscene.com. Then we are going to parse the HTML. First of all, let's store this as content. Then we parse HTML using this content object we just retrieved from the search subtitle function. Name it as soup. Then we say that extract links from this soup, and this is going to print the text and the links that we have found from the web page. Let's take a look at that. We're going to clear the terminal, python main.py. Let's see. As you can see that it has found all the URLs that were on the web page of queried Doctor Strange. We can see that it has forums, dark theme, login or register, Doctor Strange, Dr. John, Doctor Who, everything. Now we have found the first web page, which is this one, Doctor Strange. So you can see that the last entry was the strange case of Dr. RX 1942. So here it is. Now what we want is that we only want this section with background of orange color till here. Like, we don't want the extra stuff like this one and this one. We're going to see that in the next video. So far we have scraped the first page of Doctor Strange query. So in this tutorial we have learned how to make a query to the Subscene website and search some media file. First of all, we created a root URL subscene.com. Then we had headers, which we are going to supply to the search subtitle function. Search subtitle function had a URL which we debugged from the HTML of the browser at Subscene site. The URL is root URL /subtitles/search by title. Then we make a post request using request library and provide it with headers and parameters. The parameters are query, and the value of the query is the name of the subtitle. If the response is OK, which is 200, we return the content of the web page fetched by request. Then we define the function parse HTML, which is just going to take the content from the search subtitle and pass it into a soup object of the BeautifulSoup library. After that, we wanted to extract the links from that soup web page, and what this is doing is that soup.findAll takes the a tag elements from the HTML page and looks for the href attribute and extracts its value, and the text is either text, which is the text associated with the href link, and then we say that if there is some link which is existing, which means that the link is available and is not returned as none, we print the text and the link right next to each other. Further explanation for findAll a tag about how it works, as it may be confusing to some, we can just go to the inspect element by right clicking on this entry. We can see that it begins with a and it has an href value associated with it, and this is the text Doctor Strange 2007. Similarly, the next query, it is also an a tag with href attribute. This is the href's value and this is the text associated with it. So today in this tutorial we have learned how to make a query of any subtitle to the Subscene website. This could be the intern, and we would have got results of the intern media file. Here we have the results, the intern 2000, the intern 2015, and etc. In the next video we are going to make this post such that we only get the results of exact close and popular categories, and this content would be filtered. We're going to do that in the next video. Thank you for watching.